Square is a very simple application that allows anyone to start accepting credit cards immediately. What we noticed is that 90% of this country has moved to paying with plastic cards, prepaid cards, debit cards, credit cards. But receiving payments from these cards is actually quite difficult. So we can get people in accepting credit cards in under 10 seconds.
Okay, let's do a little demo. I'm going to give you my credit card. Please do not charge too much.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start the iPhone up and enter my passcode. And we have this little application and this little device, which we call a Square, and it plugs into the headphone jack of the iPhone or the iPod Touch or a BlackBerry or an Android phone. And I start up the application, and I can charge $3. So I'll just charge you $3. And then I can enter in a note for what I'm charging for, so demo. And I can also take a picture of what I'm selling, and then I can just very simply swipe the card. And those are your last 4 digits of the card, and then the expiration date. I hit authorize, and it's going up, and it's seeing if there's $3 on this card, and you've been approved, and then you just sign with your finger.
Great.
And you continue, and we're giving out SMS and email receipts, so no more paper. You just choose if you want a receipt or an email receipt. So we'll do an email receipt here, and then you just very simply enter in your email address.
Great. Well, we'll do that part later.
And then that's it. That's the entire transaction.
That's pretty cool, Jack Dorsey. It's Dennis Neal back here in Inglewood Cliffs. I just have a question for you. It seems to me that it would be an awful lot easier for me to just peel off 3 single-dollar bills and hand it to the guy. That was a lot for a $3 transaction.
That was a lot, but the thing is, most people are not carrying checkbooks anymore. They're not carrying more than $60 of cash. Carrying cash around is actually quite complicated and in some cases cumbersome, but everyone has this plastic device in their pocket.
You have just made my day, because now I'm going to be paper-free. The only thing I'm a little worried about is the security aspect of things, because we hear a lot about people hacking into accounts, credit card numbers being taken. Tell us a little bit. I know you've put in place some security measures. Tell us more about what they are.
Absolutely. So none of the credit card information or the personal private information, like your SMS number or your email address, is ever shared or stored on the device. So everything is encrypted. It goes over a secure channel to our servers, and then it's sent to the banks, and then sent back to us. So nothing is actually ever stored on the device itself.
How much is the Square?
We're going to try to give these away for free. So we're trying to get the cost down significantly and just give them away.
So what is the business model then?
So we're looking at transactions. There's a transactional charge to participate in this. Some of that goes to the credit card companies and to the banks themselves, and then we'll take some piece of it. But we haven't determined what those rates are going to be or what it's going to look like.
And you said you expect this to launch pretty broadly in March?
Early next year. We're aiming for March.
And how are you going to distribute these devices?
We're going to have a very simple sign-up form on the web, and you can request one, and we'll ship it to you. But also, we hope to get them into retail stores as well.
And Jack, if I could just throw you one last curveball here, sir. If I'm an investor in Twitter, I'm kind of wishing you were focusing 100% on finding a profitable business model for Twitter instead of moving into a very cool new little transaction thing that you're doing. What do you tell a pain like that?
Well, we have 100 amazing people working at Twitter right now, and we have a lot of ideas for revenue models that will sustain the company. And they're actually being experimented with today. So one of them will come out, and one of them will gain traction and go forward. So I'm very confident in the team, and so confident that I can work on something else.